Hello and welcome back for some Songs of Syx. So first things first, the results of the poll. Most of you people want me to continue as I am doing right now. So my plans are to finish this playthrough, and then at the end, when I say it's over, then I will show some tips and tricks, some exploits, some other things. And since this game is quite expansive and open-ended, I don't really want to play this until I have like 20,000 population and for a few hundred episodes. So I think my goal will be to reach 2,000 or 3,000 population depending on my motivation, and then I'll call it over and finish the playthrough and move on to other things. Further ado, we are going to jump right back in. The last time we spread the perfect bug society we have built here over the last few hours. We spread it into the globe and conquered our first city. After some unfortunate shenanigans, we had to get rid of everyone else, and now we are just bugs here in this city, and I will continue to let this grow and keep you updated on how it's doing. My next target will probably be the other city right here next to it. Has some clay, some stone deposits, but most importantly it has good fertility and a large area, so we can grow this settlement also. And after that, we have to see how the global stage is reacting to us. Right now we are friends with almost everyone. This won't stay this way, sadly. Sooner or later we have to fight some people for what is rightfully ours. And I think you can see where this is going. We're definitely not the good guys in this playthrough. If anyone out there knows the fantasy saga, the Stormlight archives, we are the bringers of the void in this scenario over here. So we're spreading and we'll repopulate the world with our bug people. I mean, we won't kill everyone. We need some nice laborers for our settlement over here. Especially our science and administration production can't really run on our own. We need some humans who are much better than we are for these jobs. So we need to acquire some more humans. We also built this settlement down here. I'll try to maybe expand it a bit into the mountain, because my bugs feel even more welcome in the mountains. And our next steps are going to be setting up a bit more of a long-term storage solution. So I will build a few warehouses that are a bit bigger than this one. Maybe I'll even copy this layout just for simplicity's sake. And then we have places where we can store all our goods that we will acquire, not only with money but also with our mandibles over here. And after that, I'll see what comes up. I'm fully expecting the next few raids. I'll probably defeat 1 or 2 more raids with mercenaries, and then I'll let in some enemies before I have to fortify this place up. Maybe train up a few more for our bug team 6. 20 people are not really cutting it anymore for us. We will probably need a bit more. The problem is we don't have enough equipment for all our people. So we will also have to get some equipment, which we can buy or we can make it ourselves. Making it ourselves will require some metal. And metal is actually not that easy to come by. Especially since we only have this little measly ore deposit over here. I thought about going out and building a coal mine, but I think we're just better off with producing coal with our charcoal over here, which I placed inside the mountain, so it's slowly filling up this cavern with carbon monoxide. So my bugs have it nice and cozy and can get into the deep slumber that they deserve. So I think I'll unpause it here and immediately go into a little time lapse. Simply because it has been a few days since I recorded and I don't have a plan what to do next, and I don't want to like just ramble on and not do anything. Okay, it seems we have recovered from our slight population decline in our region. So we are at 2000 again and we can upgrade to level 3, which gives us some workforce. And the beautiful thing about having only Garfime is you don't really need any happiness buildings, because you can just build the Garfime only building, the humidifier. Gives me quite a lot of space, and it gives me happiness for my Garfime. So now we can reach 5000 quite easily, and 5000 is a special mark because we can upgrade it to level 4. I think I've already talked about this. And level 4 is a bit special because it doesn't take any build points. It doesn't take any administration points. So once you reach level 3 with a settlement, you should do everything in your power to go to level 4. Just keep in mind there's some places on the world map that just won't be able to reach level 4. So now we have some leftover workforce. The health in this settlement will be quite bad, because once it reaches 5000 it has a -10 modifier, and we have only +7 health right now. So we would get a lot of dead Garfime. What we can do is we can build a sewer. So now we get up to 9. And then we'll think about it once we reach it. Okay, now we have 4 build points left. I'll just take this one down. And then I'll probably invest in more wood. Now we get 500 wood every day. Just quickly check in. Okay, we're still good on food. So I think this should be fine for now. In my building, not much changed. I've switched over the tailor to produce clothing instead of leather armor for now. I'm building a new tailor over here, which will be our production for leather armor. I'm building a bigger warehouse over here, which gets built very slowly because it takes a lot of furniture, because I copied over this warehouse. But when you copy over a building, it also takes in the upgrade, and I upgraded this once, so now it's waiting for the furniture. Other than that, I've started to dig into the mountain over here, giving them some more services, because we are quite at the limit with our happiness right now. What I will probably do to get my Garfimi really happy is I will give them access to some bathing houses. And then we should be good for the foreseeable future. Very beautiful statistic right now. We have 666 population. Get your crucifixes out. We're doing stuff over here. I'll also try to get some more administration, and then I'll probably unpause the next time when I'm ready to attack the next settlement, Yerva. Yerva's also probably getting the special treatment of repopulating it with bugs, simply because I don't think I want to handle any of the other races. And there's clay and stone deposits over here, which both my Garfimi are good at. I'm just quickly checking the world map. There would be some Cephilan ore over here, which is worth quite a lot. But we would have to take these two settlements. And since I'm friends with them... Oh, I can see I'm the only one who's bordering them. So sooner or later we have to, like, eat this whole nation down here. Which, holy moly, they have a lot of deposits down there. And the regions are quite big, very infertile. So it's basically desert down here. 15% fertility. This one over here is very big. Fertility is okay. There's also 3 ore deposits. Okay, so down there, very, very many resources. Not a lot of fertility. For now, I'm keeping them as a trade partner. This nation over here is gigantic, so I don't think we'll be able to fight them anytime soon. Also, the capital is right next to me. Would we border it? Yes, we almost would border it. Which is problematic. 11,000 people in there. What's going on over here? Oh, that's also one large nation. Okay, so we have our old friends over here. Which we're probably going to swallow. And then we have 3 large nations next to us, which we'll have to deal with. Okay, I think that's it for this little status update. You know my plans. And enjoy some music while I keep building. Okay, I think we're just about ready for our next steps on the global stage. Yerva is next. Nice little town with 1,400 population. Let's just say that's about to change. So what I'm going to do once again, I'm going to recruit some mercenaries. I don't think we need too many. Archers with plate armor are a bit overkill, I think. They have no equipment at all. They are very strong. 6 plate armor, 6 hammers. Even more plate armor and hammers. And then maybe 1 archer squadron, yes. And I think they should do the trick. And we just move in there. Yes, we want to declare war. We would actually lose quite a bit, but we are winning. So we take it. We take about as many human slaves as we can get. Getting some leather armor and some cotton out of it. 2,600 cotton. And it is ours. Now his army is moving towards us. Army is actually stronger than mine. But I don't care. I need to build up this settlement, and I think we are going to hit some buttons immediately. And import some stone from them. Build a nice little humidifier so my people are happy over here. Give them all the taxes they would ever want. And now we wait for his army. Yeah, and my mercenaries are just too expensive. I cannot afford this. So we just wait for him to come a bit closer. And then we just plop an army in his face. Recruit a few mercenaries, maybe. Yeah, that should do it. And we would actually lose. Even though we have more people, so I think we have to fight this one. Also nice to change it up with a nice battle here and there. We're getting a new map. We don't have a catapult this time, which is very sad. Taking a quick look at his army, which is looking way stronger than before. Archers, archers, archers. Those are also archers. What? He has Argonosh? Okay. So what you're about to see now, these spider boys over here, they were going to feast on my army. Oh, this will be fun to watch. I did not expect them to have the... There's two special races which we can't recruit easily. There's like stone golems called cantors, and there's these spiders called Argonosh. And those spiders are a huge pain in the ass to maintain and to even get in the game. But they're very good at one thing and one thing only, and that is killing everything and everyone. So I think you're going to see what I'm talking about. I'm even building a little defensive formation here. And I'm trying to focus on them, but yeah. They have 28 morale, my people have 4 morale. Yeah, we're not even tickling them. I'll mark everyone and show you this time around. I think I show my numbers and not the enemy numbers. Maybe next to each other. Because they are charging me right now, and what you're about to see is some big spider thing is feasting on my boys. They are actually holding out way longer than I thought, but this is only a matter of seconds. Okay, the enemy is fleeing actually. At least some of his divisions are, but I think those Argonosh, they are something else entirely. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to charge his archers. Just going to tell my people, hey, run over here. And now you're going to run at them. Those are the Amevia, I think, yeah. So his other divisions are quite weak actually. But those Argonosh, I don't think we can do it. Okay, and we're surrounding them. But I think that's just giving them a target-rich environment. Yeah, and now my people start breaking. They don't feel too keen about fighting giant spider monsters. They are holding out way better than I imagined. But those Argonash, they are the real deal. Okay, I don't know what's happening actually. Yeah, okay, we charged them. And now we lost. Yeah, as you can see, those big spider thingies, they know how to fight. That's it for my mercenary army. But we can just get new ones and hope for the best. Okay, and this time we can actually kill them. And yes, we absolutely want this one, this captive. Oh, we can disband this army. Okay. Now they are unhappy because of the taxes. Okay, they need a health building. And they will need some form of entertainment. Yeah, but they will be much more happy once we have the support. Okay, we took another settlement. All we lost was a whole bunch of mercenaries. Now we let this settlement grow. My other settlement is also growing. Sadly, the health is going down quite rapidly, so we'll have to build a health building in our other settlement in Europe over here. There's a health building over here, the physician, which gives global health points, and we need this on level 2, so we can maintain 5,000 population. But I think I'll keep skipping forward now and show you the progress in a bit. Okay, one final update. Our economic situation is actually looking really nice. We are importing a ton of stuff from our first settlement. 640 clay, 590 wood each day. What we're doing with all that stuff is we're just selling it, most of it. And this leads to a quite substantial growth of our treasury. What I'm trying to do, because there's inflation in the game, the higher your treasury is filled, the more money you have in the bank, the more it just evaporates. So I try to sell it off and buy stuff with it and not keep as much in the bank. But since we're exporting a ton of wood each day and a lot of stone each day and clay also, we have a lot of money and we also can spend a lot of wood. So I've built a second carpenter, and instead of producing furniture, we're producing warhammers in here. What I've also built is the second tailor is finished. I'm trying to build a big dungeon. Down in our little outpost down here, I've built a metal smelter, so we're producing a tiny trickle of metal. We have a fruit orchard down here, which still is taking like 2 years till it's grown. And I'm building another Balticrawler breed over here, which, since our population is now over 500, I was able to upgrade with the Baltimaster level 2. So, compared to a regular Balticrawler breeder, my people are working with 315% skill. So they produce about 3 times as much food as they normally would. They also produce a lot of livestock, which we in turn we are selling for a nice profit. Our raid chance is actually really high with 27%, so I'm kind of surprised that we didn't get a raid this episode. But I mean, you saw a lot of death anyways, so I think we're fine on the whole spilling bug blood. Other than that, we are slowly and steadily expanding. I'm thinking about building a second hatchery, even though our first hatchery is still working hard on booming our population, just so we can get it up a bit faster. Yeah, that's... Sorry for the wording. But, you know, hatcheries work better than those blue pills. Okay, now, other than that, I think we're doing fine. I'm also starting to stock up on some clothes. I will start recruiting an army of my own when I have enough clothes in storage and rations, and then I will need to produce some drinks. Those 3 things are required if I want to build an army of my own. So I could recruit 200 and almost 250 Garfimi right now. The problem is they would start deserting because loaves, drinks and rations are essential. If I don't supply those 3 things, my people start deserting. The other things are equipment, and my people don't necessarily need equipment, but they need to have clothing, they need to have food, and they need their booze. Life in the army, I guess. So I think this was kind of a slow episode, not really anything special going on, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Thank you for watching and see you the next time. Goodbye.